It's time for the Wendy Williams Show. Today, a millionaire matchmaker, a comedian, and a CNN anchor join Wendy for another session of Hot Talk. Plus, real Atlanta housewife Kenya Moore comes clean on all the backstabbing drama. And Dancing with the Stars champ Tony Dovolani reunites with Wendy. Now, here's Wendy.
On today. There's lots of choices on TV. Thank you for giving us a moment of your time. Appreciate it. Studio audience. My people. Thank you for being here as well. I'm a little antsy. I just want to sit down and talk about the hot topics and Lindsay Lohan being arrested again at 4 o'clock in the morning. Let's talk about it and more. It's time for Hot Topics. So, I'm glad you guys are here today. You know, last night I was out at the W Hotel. The great thing about going out is that I plan my schedule so I'm at least in by the 10 o'clock news. So when I say I go out, please don't think I'm fist pumping until 4 in the morning. Not during the weekdays. I attended an event at the W Hotel. I felt like it was in 1993 all over again. It was the Love Hangover Ball. In the true tradition of the balls, with the voguing from 1993. It was such a throwback. I had the best time, and the ball was thrown in support of the American Foundation for Research. Isaac Mizrahi and I sat in the front row and right next to each other, and we elbowed and kikied all night long. Our friend to the show, Kelly Osbourne, hosted. Fergie was one of the judges. They had Simon Noonan was there. He's a fashionista. They had panels, tens, you know. Anyway, it was fun. How you doing? And I had a great time. And then earlier yesterday after the show, I told you I was going to Times Square to unveil my new PETA campaign. And I'm really excited. I brought you a little bit of footage and then both pictures that I took for the campaign, so we can take a look. When PETA called me, I rose to the occasion because I want to help them spread the word. It's going on wintertime here in New York, and I would rather go naked than wear fur. So without further ado, I know you've been wondering what's under my clothes. Ladies and gentlemen, here it is. A little bit of the backstory to the photo shoot. So I told you, you know, because if you're not used to being, there's my other photo. Yeah. All that is hair and nakedness. There were 2 people in the room other than me. I was laying down on a big mirror, and the photographer was wonderful, made me feel very comfortable. And then my husband was there saying naughty things to me, which is why and telling me how to pose and stuff. And so I was really comfortable. And then every once in a while, the glams would come in and fluff my hair and bronze me up more. But I was surprisingly comfortable after like 5 minutes of just posing and doing. And shout out to everybody at PETA. Thank you so much for inviting me to do that. It's truly an honor. Thank you. And so now, okay. The big news today for all. Oh, yeah, there's my other picture. Oh, I told you I have a tattoo, right? Yeah, I have a tattoo. I got my tattoo to cover my tummy tuck mark. I'm not really one that likes tattoos. I still stand by that. I don't particularly like that one, but I'd rather have that than the cut. So anyway, the breaking news this morning for everybody is that Lindsay Lohan is back in trouble. I thought I was dreaming. Hit it. Okay, so Lindsay was arrested again at 4 o'clock in the morning, just a mere, 6 hours ago? 4 o'clock in the morning, allegedly this morning, for punching a woman in the face at a New York City nightclub called Avenue, which is right here in this neighborhood where our studio is, Chelsea, right around the corner Avenue is. The cops arrived to the scene, but Lindsay had already fled. They apprehended her in the car, apparently fleeing. A la J-Lo and Puffy back in the day. Remember the club shooting and they sped through the lights? Anyway, Lindsay is accused of assault. And remember, she's already on probation for that 2011 jewelry theft. So here's what she looks like leaving the police station. Yeah. She's embarrassed, but we know it's her. You know what, Lindsay? I don't feel sorry for you anymore. I feel like you're 25 years old and you know what you're doing. And while I did hear on our Fox 5 News in New York that there was no alcohol involved, my question then is, then what's so fun about being out until 4 o'clock in the morning? I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, why are you out until 4 in the morning at the club if you're not partying? Unless it was only alcohol that wasn't involved. Okay. And here's another thing. Apparently the setup was the VIP. So Lindsay's sitting there and this girl is sitting, you know, right next to her. And Lindsay at one point says, give me some space. And I don't know whether the girl nudged over a little bit closer to Lindsay or what. All I know is that Lindsay hooked off, boom. Hit her in the face, according to what reports are saying. And so now, all this trouble has happened. Lindsay, you know what? This girl baited you, in my opinion. In my opinion, you were baited and you fell for it, dummy. You fell for it. And, hey, did I just see a boot? Okay, we're getting ready to do it, but can I please, I wanted to finish my Lindsay story. Stop the sleigh bells. Stop the sleigh bells. All I wanted to say, Lindsay, is if your friends or those animals that you surround yourself by, including apparently your family, because you have no home training, if your people that you call friends truly cared about you, then they would say, you know what, you guys, let's band together and just go party with Lindsay at her house. We have stuff. Let's just go to her house and party. You need at least 2 years of jail time, and also, we all need to ignore her. Maybe that's what it is. We give you attention, and so you keep talking. So for right now, okay, no more Lindsay updates, no more. Oh, except today on the Hot Talk panel. Then we're done. Then we're done. Then we're done. Okay, bring on the sleigh bells. Okay, that sound means it's time for Wendy's stocking stuffer. And today we have something really great. Again, oh, sorry. Oh, wait. Don't look. Okay, look. Okay. I picked this gift myself because I like to give you guys things that I also like. I feel as though it's, you know, we're connected. So these lovely bangles are my pick. It's a set of Amrita Singh bangles. It's 11 bangles. You layer them. They look fabulous. This set is called the Simma. It's a modern take on Indian bangles. Studio audience, you're all going home with the set. With a set. Amrita Singh, thank you so much. Happy holidays. And for our viewers at home, log on to my Facebook page for your chance to win as well. Go ahead, Stockin'. So last night in Rockefeller Center, the Christmas tree was lit, the big, you know, lighting ceremony. It's an 80-foot tree. It comes from Jersey. Whoop, whoop. 45,000 lights, and that star on the top is made up of 25,000 Swarovski crystals. Isn't that nice? But the biggest star of the evening was Mariah Carey. I know. She wore 2 show-stopping outfits in 30-degree weather, and she gave the crowd an eyeful as usual. I see Thanksgiving was really good to you, Mariah. But you know what? Like Jessica Simpson, you got it in spades no matter what. Right? Don't you? Okay. I love Mariah Carey. I was kind of shocked to read about her husband, Nick Cannon. He's piping up and doing a lot of talk regarding criticizing Mariah's parenting skills. Well, you know, he's also a comedian by trade, so maybe he was trying to be funny, but it's not. We women take things like this very seriously. Okay, so Nick said, the kids run the house, my wife is busy being the diva, and that she is, and I'm trying to keep up with them. it's not the worst thing, but it's the beginning of the worst thing. So Mariah's talking, she allegedly told a loose-lipped person in their camp that, there will be no more talk like that because she's shutting that down. And next, she's gonna be shutting his Twitter page down, allegedly, because, he is a loose-lipped Twitter, being funny and young, just twitting and tweeting. Anyway, Mariah, I don't think that you're a bad parent, but I do think that because, in my mind, because you are a woman of means and because you are so over the top, and I know I was reading that you use creme de la mure ointment at like $300 a pop on your baby's behinds. But she can afford it. But when you put all these things in our heads, all we think of is every time the babies smell, you probably do go, here, somebody take them, not on my dress. Where's my champagne? Anyway, happy holidays, cannon carries. Carry cannons. Oh. Okay. And then you guys heard that Jessica Simpson is pregnant again? It's on the cover of Us Weekly magazine. She just gave birth to Maxwell 7 months ago. That's her baby daughter. Isn't she precious? And the baby, too. Gorgeous baby that Maxwell is. Well, sources are saying that this new pregnancy wasn't planned, and Jessica and her fiance Eric are right now overjoyed. No, they're not married yet, so she's dealing with the out-of-the-closet father, trying to comfort her poor mother because of the out-of-closet father, being a new mother, now being pregnant again, all the hormones going in Eric. Oh, Jessica, whoa, whoa, whoa. Back in May, she did this interview with People magazine, and to quote her, she says, I don't want to have another baby right away, but I do want to have more kids. Having babies back to back, it has got to be hard. Yeah, but it's also easier because you have your babies, then you get your body back to Daisy Dukes, and you tell everybody, now, how do you like me? But, I mean, if you're able to, I'll tell you though, that $4 million Weight Watchers deal, somehow I feel very robbed. And I also secretly feel like your gynecologist tells you, your baby doctor tells you, and women who've had babies know this, we are so open to get pregnant right away after we have babies. We have to be so careful. I mean, we are ripe. And to me, you lost 60 pounds and you look great since having Maxwell, but this is not $4 million great. Like for $4 million, we want to see Daisy Duke. Yeah. So I'm feeling like maybe she just didn't have enough willpower to get through the holiday season, and she might have said to Eric, you know what? If we get pregnant again, I will never have to answer for losing all the weight and getting back to Duke. So we're gonna let you pass on this one, Erica. Girl, Jessica. But we're watching you. By the way, I just gave you a name for your second daughter, Erica. Why not? All right. Anyway. So now, Bobbi Kristina, Whitney Houston's daughter, she and her fiance brother, Nick Gordon, are no longer together. They've broken up, apparently. Well, Nick tweeted, Bobbi Kristina and I are no longer engaged, just close like we've always been. I don't know what that means. Hooking up, I have no idea what that means. All I know is that today, Bobbi Kristina is lucky to be alive. Because, no, you don't understand why. Because you were busy in the line, you might not have heard this news. Do you know that she walked away from a terrible car accident yesterday? Exactly. She lost, the line I'm talking about is, outside to come into the studio. She lost control of her car and rolled down an embankment, hitting trees on the way down. So there's the car, look at the embankment. This is her third car accident in 3 months. Police say drugs and alcohol were not a factor. I just reported this story. I really have no comment. I mean, what are you gonna say? Right? How you doing? That always fills in the blanks. Look, we've got a great show for you today. Millionaire matchmaker Patti Stanger is here. CNN anchor Don Lemon is here. And comedian Judy Gold is here. And they're going to join me for a hot talk panel of some of the hottest topics of the week. Plus, from Real Housewives of Atlanta, we've got TV's newest bad girl, Kenya Moore. But up next, from Dancing with the Stars, the new champ, Tony Dovolani, is here. After 14 seasons, my dance partner, Tony Dovolani, you know, he was my partner in season 12. Tony Dovolani has finally won the coveted Mirror Ball trophy when he was declared the winner of Dancing with the Stars, the All-Star season. Take a look.
Sean and Derek, Melissa and Tony, we can now reveal the winners and champions of Dancing with the Stars All-Stars are Melissa and Tony.
Please welcome Tony Dovolani. Yes, Tony. You won. Tony, congratulations. Congratulations.
Oh my God. Wendy,
Tony,
what a ride.
Tony, all right, there are a few things. First of all, your hair looks terrific, as usual. Have you lost weight? What are you doing?
Yeah, well, it's called Dancing with the Stars Finals.
Yeah, but now more than ever, you're like a teenager.
Thank you. I've been working really hard. Actually, Omega Excel, which is a fish oil company that I actually endorse because I love it, has helped me stay healthy.
Oh my gosh.
It's heavy.
Is this the
This
trophy
is all
that they normally
Swarovskis,
give?
by the way. No, this is a special trophy. This is
Come
the
here,
only
Suzanne,
time they've
feel
ever
this.
given it.
I just want you to feel
It's
this. Be
32
careful.
pounds.
Ooh, Suzanne. Oh my gosh. I know, exactly. As hard as you work for this, right? Look, by the way, we did invite Melissa, but she has to go back to Dallas to be with her family.
Correct. She has
And
a
ice her
young
feet.
born.
Yeah.
You should have seen her feet. Can you remember when you took a pic of yours? Hers looked exactly the same.
And we only danced twice.
But it was memorable.
It was very memorable, Tony, and you know what? And I'm very happy for you. I know that you've never gotten one of these, and this one looks even better than the ones that they normally give away. Yeah. Where are you going to put this?
Actually, my kids are picking a spot at the house. I'm bringing it home to the kids, and the kids are picking a spot. Yeah.
Now,
Can I just, before you continue, I want to just say thank you for all your continued support.
Thank you.
I sent you a personal note because
I
didn't want it public. I just wanted to say thank you.
I like that. He sent me a text saying thanks for the support as opposed to tweeting it.
Yeah, because I think that's kind of cheesy.
Me too. So do I. So do I. And I shouted you out, by the way, through the TV, which might have been a little cheesy, but I just wanted to let you know that.
I love you.
You know. Tony, so now that you've won, and by the way, you know, Tony won over Derek Huff and Shawn Johnson, and that was the biggest upset of all, is what they're saying. Tony, did you think that you had a chance?
Well, Melissa and I have approached every single week as if it was our last. We thought we were going home week one. Every week we thought we were going to get voted off, but dance-wise, I didn't think it was an upset at all. And but for what I understand, even voting-wise, it was a landslide.
A landslide.
And I appreciate my fans. Our fans were ridiculous. You guys were, and I think.
This looks better than any of the trophies that Max or any of the other people won.
Well, Max has not won a trophy yet.
Max has never won Dancing with the Stars?
No, but he won it through me because, to be honest with you, because we're business partners, it's been.
All right, you own the studios. Okay, whatever. The point is, Max. Okay, so now look. Can I just talk about the judges? Because now that you won, you don't want to really criticize the judges. But I will. I think that there still needs to be, we've talked about this, there needs to be a shakeup at the judges' table.
I think they need to bring Paula in.
I think, that's what we say. But they don't need 4 judges. They need to get rid of one of the judges. Now, I don't know who it's going to be, but they need to slowly but surely get rid of one judge until they're all new. And I thought that Paula, even though she's not a ballroom expert, she brings personality and flair to the show.
Absolutely. I think, but also, I don't know, call me stupid, but I like women's opinions.
Yes.
And, you know, we have
so
2
get
guys.
rid of one of the guys, Len. Look.
I like Len,
yeah, I know, you play golf with him. Okay, Bruno, you choose. Okay, so now look, Tony's glowing because he has a lovely wife. They've been married for 13 years. Happy 13th wedding anniversary. I know you celebrated earlier this week. And you know,
it was the day that we got announced.
It was?
Yeah.
Did you go to the club with everybody else? Like, what did you do?
They put us in a private jet to come back to go to Good Morning America.
Okay.
And my daughter waited for us there at 6:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
Bless her heart. She
Now,
was
look.
amazing. Yeah.
Well, the 13th wedding anniversary is, the tradition is lace. And so I got you a special gift. one for your wife, because I know you love her so much, and I know that you're still celebrating. So, and Tony, I know you are a bit of a cheese ball. I got you one as well. Tony, my friend, congratulations on winning. I love the mirror ball underwear. Yes, and you can put this on your headboard just so you can watch it. Look, congratulations, my friend. It's a long time coming. Everybody, Tony Dovolani, Dancing with the Stars. And up next, don't miss our Hot Talk panel. Keep it here. It's another week, almost ending, and that means it's time for another juicy Hot Talk roundtable discussion. I love my guest today. I'm fired up about the opinions from CNN news anchor Don Lemon, comedian, actress Judy Gold, and millionaire matchmaker, which comes back in January. Plus, she's the owner of Thai Kusaki Spirits, Patti Stanger. Yes.
You look so hot.
Thank you.
I know. Miss PETA.
We just saw each other. Your body and you, of course.
Hello.
Thank you.
Hello.
All right, let's
We
get
just
started.
saw each other. That's what I
We did. Don't talk about it, though.
All right.
You know why.
I know.
I'm going naked after
Nothing
you.
about my body.
I'm going naked now.
Okay, panel, we must talk. Because Lindsay Lohan was arrested last night, 4 o'clock in the morning.
Right.
You know the story, and I want to know your thoughts. So I'm going to go to you, Don, first from the CNN newsroom.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I think she needs some help. I think she needs an adult figure in her life, someone to go in and do what they did for Britney Spears. Take control of her finances, take control of her.
Right.
She needs a guardian to help her.
She has not been parented at all.
Right.
Is that a word, parented? But she has had no good parenting.
Judy, mother of two.
Mother of two, bad parent.
Okay.
But, you know, and she punched a woman in the face. Apparently the woman had
Allegedly.
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 She had apparently seen Liz and Dick and said something about it.
Well, you know, we all saw Liz and Dick, and
down.
we're all saying something about it, but you need young lady to stay home. And Michael Lohan now is speaking out, and he does not necessarily.
Why does he have to speak out?
Because they make money doing
Okay,
this.
I
didn't understand
Money.
the statement.
Just shut up
Lindsay,
and take your
Lindsay is acting out in numerous ways because she needs us, and internally she's hurting and angry. And again, it's all Dina. This is her mom, Dina.
Right.
I wish to God Dina would stop and resolve things with us to do the same for her children. My thought is Dina's too busy moisturizing and trying to be young and forgetting about being a parent. He goes on to say, do you see what I mean? When our children don't see both of their parents on the same page, I've tried and tried, but it takes two.
Yeah. It takes more than a statement to do that. You
Patty,
need to be with
You actually
your child,
should talk to
right.
your daughter and not the press.
Not the
How
How
about
about
when you're
that?
25 years old, there's some culpability on your own part too. Patty, what do
Okay,
you say?
so I know them personally.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm making it out to Dina and Lindsay. Get clean for 6 months. Let me see a doctor's note from both of you, and I will fix both of you up because you know you've been asking.
And are you saying that they're not clean?
Dawn, stop asking. She said what she said.
Okay.
I said what I said.
All right.
That
I'm
was
not gonna,
rhetorical.
this
All
is
right.
my opinion.
Get
We're here
clean.
for opinions. I have an opinion. I know that when you watch other TV shows, and you've seen Dean on another TV show recently, we're not going to mention what it is, but
Dr. Phil, we can talk.
Okay, so Dr. Phil. I don't know if I'm allowed to say it
no,
on
I'm not
another
a hater.
network. I'm always like, I'm politically, and I love Dr. Phil. I'm politically correct when it comes to other networks. But
Yeah.
the point of the story is she was blank-faced.
Blasted? That's what we called it back in the day.
I mean, she was gone, and gone.
Okay, so Lindsay needs help. We're done with you. Let's move along.
Yes.
Now here's what's going on. The 6-year-old daughter of Anna Nicole Smith is following in her mom's footsteps. She's made her Guest Kids ad debut. Maybe you've seen it, maybe you haven't. There's one picture. The other one is equally as gorgeous. Gorge. Her father, Larry Burkhead, said that Danny Lynn always has looked up to her mother and her mother's image, and she said that this is her way of paying tribute to her mother. First of all, stop talking for Danny Lynn. She's 6 years old.
6 years old.
She knows nothing.
Right.
But I want to find out. My question is, do we think it's a good idea for Danny Lynn to be perhaps following in her mom's footsteps, Judy?
Well, it worked really well for her mother, so I think that's a really good path. And she's 6 and dating a 50-year-old, which I think is really... No,
Awkward.
nothing on that?
I don't know what to do.
Sorry. No, but you know, 6 years, first of all, she doesn't have an opinion about her mother because she's 6 years old.
Right.
And this, again, it's sort of like with the Lindsay Lohan thing. Parent the child. Let the child
I don't agree with
form.
any of you. I agree that if Christy Turlington can do it with her daughter and Cindy Crawford can do it,
They don't have the
those
suicidal
are
gene.
how do you know that she's going to? How do
circumstances.
you know that
No.
the mother is going to have?
But those two were
that is not
models,
true.
and they have the experience.
I'm a
This guy
daughter of
wasn't
an
a model.
alcoholic.
Okay.
I don't really drink that often.
Right.
I own Taikosaki. I'm a responsible drinker.
Can
You
I-
don't see me falling down all over the place. Give this kid a chance. This kid is gorgeous. She's going to end up being a model. You got to see how breathtaking she is.
Okay.
Yeah, but what about the kid? What about the kid always constantly being compared to her mother?
Yes.
Kids compare themselves to each other all the
Right.
time in the magazines, and then they'll say, "Is she? Oh my gosh, is she as pretty as Anna
Right.
Nicole?"
She's actually prettier, to be honest with you.
So they're always
Okay.
going to
She's
compare
prettier.
her to that.
She's
and I
prettier.
thought
She's
it was
got both
great
parents
when
that are
Larry
beautiful.
took her away,
Right.
went to Kentucky, kept her out of
As
the
a mother,
spotlight to
here's-
be a normal kid.
You know what? I think that it's fine that she does this 6-year-old tribute. I don't want to see her continue to be a model. I would like to see her be a scientist or something outside
Right.
of showbiz. And I have to also
Amen,
applaud Larry Burkett, because you know what, Larry? We were all waiting for you to immediately try to make money off this child by putting her out there on magazines, or for you to start dating wildly and falling out of clubs,
Right.
down on the ground, being a bad parent like Dina Lohan or something like
Right.
that. But you've proven to be so far a stand-up guy. Let this be her only time
Right,
playing
I
model.
agree.
Okay, enough with that. The big story for the past, sorry, I don't mean to squeeze
I
to
love
death.
it. I
Okay, I'm sorry.
Touch me, you look great.
Thank you.
Excitement.
But the big story, this Kevin Clash, Elmo.
I know.
Yes. This
Okay,
is sick. This
the
is sick.
puppeteer who played Elmo, Kevin Clash on Sesame Street, we all know recently resigned amid underage sex allegations brought on against him by 3, not 1, 3 different male accusers. The question for the panel, do you think that Sesame Street should permanently retire Elmo after the scandal? Okay,
No.
Don, the CNN newsroom.
I ran into Elmo's last night in Times Square. And I
Elmo?
asked all of them, there they are.
Oh.
And I asked them, I said, should you guys be retired? And they said, no. And actually, the Elmos asked me for tips. And I said, I don't have any cash with me. But then I went and got some cash and went back and gave them
Well,
money.
first of all, he
But
wasn't
no,
wearing...
I don't think they, I don't think they
He
should
wasn't
retire.
Elmo
No,
when this
no
happened. He
retire.
wasn't like
Correct.
putting on the Elmo outfit and saying, tickle me, you know?
Yes.
It was...
Well, how do you know?
I really don't, but I'm assuming I'm not really attracted to Elmo. But it's ridiculous.
So keep Elmo.
Elmo is a character. It's not the guy.
And you
It's
say
not
keep
Kevin.
Elmo?
I say keep Elmo because no one really knows Kevin Clash.
Excuse me.
Right.
Hold on.
No,
Patty.
all right.
Elmo is an icon. Who is Kevin? Like Elmo is Elmo.
Excuse me?
Right.
Okay. Kevin Clash is a friend to the show. He had a phenomenal documentary that came out a year ago.
right.
He stepped from behind Elmo, and we saw him. We know his story. In my opinion, and I've said this before, Elmo's image has been tainted because of what Kevin Clash is being accused of.
That's for adults,
that-
Wendy. Kids don't know
No,
Kevin.
but
Kids
you know,
don't know
they
Kevin.
need to
Adults,
retire.
yes.
They need to take Elmo and his whole memory and put it to the side and create a whole nother puppet. No other voice could be Elmo. Well, that's my opinion, and that's why we have hot
Do you
talk.
think Big Bird was tainted by
We
the
don't
election?
know Big Bird.
Okay.
We don't know the man who plays
I
Big
agree with
Bird.
you. Adults know who Kevin Clash is. Kids don't know
Yeah.
Kevin Clash. Kids
have
know.
no idea.
Just knows
Elmo.
It's Elmo.
It's
a
Elmo.
costume.
Well, we agree to disagree, and that's what I love about Hot Talk Panel. You guys, we're gonna keep it going. Up next, Patti is fired up about Thanksgiving at Halle Berry's house. We'll talk about that next. Keep it here. We're all marveling because Donna's only 46 and he's newly single. That's good moisturizer. But he's still
I told
wearing
you
his
that
ring.
in the break. I told you that in the
hell is
break.
that?
He's still in denial.
I am in
Look,
denial.
we're back with our
Give it to
fabulous
me.
Hot Talk
Give it to me.
panel.
Give it to me now.
Last week, Halle Berry's fiance, Olivier Martinez, and her ex, who's her baby's father, Gabriel Aubrey, got into this horrible brawl right there on the motor court, which is fancy for driveway. Allegedly, the dispute was over custody of Halle and Gabriel's daughter, Nala, and also Halle wanted to take Nala and move to Paris with Olivier. Both men wound up in the hospital. Gabriel, the baby's father, got worse for wears. You saw the black eyes. And now restraining orders are flying all over the place. This story is a mess. And we're going to start with Patti Stanger because as the matchmaker, she's on fire over here.
So I don't believe the police are getting the real information. Yesterday, this morning on TMZ, they reported that, he started the fight as in Gabrielle. Okay, so you just won custody. Now you've got a victory. You're dropping your daughter off. It's Thanksgiving. You're going to just hit someone where the cameras aren't watching. That is baloney. Something's not right here. I believe he who has money, who has the most fame, is the winner in this game, and I don't believe there are any winners. This child is in danger of these three people. These are three destructive people that need major,
What did
major
Halle
care.
do?
I'm telling you, he's gonna, one of these guys, okay, that she ends up with, all her track record in love is horrible.
All right, let's
and I do not
talk
believe
about-
that Olivier's not gonna hit her.
They're both
My
French.
opinion.
Why are they celebrating Thanksgiving? Okay, that's number one.
Good one,
Number
Judy.
two, she wants to take the kid to Paris to get away from the paparazzi. Move to Nebraska. Hello? I don't
I
understand
do think that is very unfair, that if you are co-parenting, nobody should be allowed to move any place.
Exactly.
There you go.
I do agree with the
Exactly.
judge.
Yeah.
By the way,
I'm not mad at him, though.
Lindsay's black lady lawyer is the lawyer of one of the guys on the, isn't he Hot Topics? The black lady lawyer?
Yes.
Yeah,
she is.
she's getting her coins.
And let me tell you something. These three destructive people. Halle has a track record. I know people in the court system that have been following this case from day one. They have told me she's a little nutty.
The whole
I'm not
thing is completely
that it's not.
crazy.
You have to see the evidence, and I don't think the evidence is being presented perfectly.
Well,
I think
I thought
all
my family
three
was
need help.
dysfunctional,
I
but
think
this
they
is
need a
beyond that,
major rehab for all three of them.
But I know it's not good for the kid, and if you
No.
have a child, you have a responsibility.
Right.
She loves her father. Why
You
should
guys,
she live?
There's the music. I love Hot Talk. Thank
I
you so
love
much
it.
to all of
Thank
my
you.
guests. For more information about all three of my people up here, go to wendyshow.com. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Up next, from the Real Housewives of Atlanta, a real-life hot topic, Kenya Moore is here. Don't go away. Okay. So our next guest is getting a lot of buzz as the new mean girl on The Real Housewives of Atlanta. Watch how this former Miss USA goes from beauty queen to drama queen. Take a look.
Okay, America, not USA, what have you. The point, this is for charity. This
Yeah,
is my
it is for charity.
hold on,
I'm
hold
feeling,
on,
no, I'm
hold
not gonna
on.
hold on. It is
This
for
is my
charity. I'm feeling a
grandfather's
little
home,
uncomfortable.
and you are
and I-
disrespecting the entire event. This
Oh
is
no,
for
I
children.
came outside, honey.
You're on the curb where you should be. At this point, I will have to ask you just to go ahead and leave.
No, sweetheart, you didn't kick me out because this is my back as I'm leaving.
Please welcome Kenya Moore. What a great dress. You look good.
Thank you.
It's very nice to see you.
You
Again. Good. Are you mad at me?
Why would I be mad at you, Wendy?
You all know. The thing about the skin. And then Andy Cohen stirred the pot the other night. I saw Andy.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, are you mad at me?
No, I mean, you know, it's a little thing, and
Stress.
girls, we get breakouts every now and then, but it doesn't make it that you have bad skin.
Yeah. No, you're a beautiful girl.
Thank you.
And
Thank
and you've got a dynamite figure.
you. Thank you.
So you're being called the new mean girl
I
on
am?
Atlanta.
Me?
Are you playing for the cameras or is that you?
Well, I can say this. I don't play for the cameras. I am definitely, what you see is who I am, but I have to say that I think the mean girl reputation is not deserved. I know initially you guys saw the Jet Beauty contest and some things were said, but it was a montage.
I didn't think that you were mean there, by the way. I was thanking God for her because you're the one who's brought the fire out of Cynthia for at least one more season, Cynthia, because you know, I was like, they need to get rid of you.
Well, I felt like it came across a little mean. I mean, I am a girl who will always support young black women. I am the last girl that will put another woman down. So it kind of felt that way when I watched it. But in the room, we were having fun, we were joking. It was a ton of coochie crack going on. And I called them out on it, so I didn't think it was as big as it seemed to other people.
Do you remember us meeting for the first time you came to my radio show?
Of course.
And
How can I forget you? You're 5'10", 7. How can I forget that?
Thank you. Listen, and I was one of the people who was, remember when we heard a buzz that she might be on the show, you all didn't know, many of you, who she was, and I was like, trust. Gorgeous and on a mission.
And you know what? And I have to thank you for that because you championed for me and you were very supportive.
Yeah.
So I can't be mad
so
at you
far,
for that.
you haven't disappointed. I gotta tell you. Okay. So, you got very upset when Princess Portia called you Miss America, not Miss USA. Why was it such a big deal? Only because to most of us who aren't in the beauty world, it all just is one big honor.
It is a big honor. It's an American institution, whether you're Miss America or Miss USA. That wasn't it. That's the point. I felt as though...
Because Phaedra's done that.
Yeah, a million times, and I never correct her because they're both prestigious titles.
Yes.
But here's the thing. It started from that crazy kooky lunch, where she was very intrusive and very disrespectful and just
very young.
Very young and just, you know, not my cup of tea. And she doesn't know how to read a room.
Yes.
So it carried over. For me, winning Miss USA is important because I think it was a victory not only for brown girls everywhere, but chocolate girls everywhere. At a time where it wasn't necessarily...
It was like 92 or something?
Yeah, it was 93, where we
My
weren't
search engine does go back
Yes,
that far.
exactly, honey. Well, you have to know how to read to search.
Yes.
So, anyway, get your GED first.
Yes.
So, I think that it represented a time where we were validated as being beautiful as black women.
Yes.
So, for me, that meant something for me. It wasn't just an accomplishment for a little black girl from Detroit that had nothing, but it was an accomplishment for people. And, and that's important to recognize.
Can I ask you something, though? Is it just that Portia rubs you the wrong way because she's a 20-something and she's married this guy who really loves her?
She's 31, and you know what? She's forgettable.
Okay.
Really?
And her title is being an heir to... like a legend, something or another like that. So it seems like she has a really charmed life. And it's not that I don't like Portia, but my thought on Portia, and I don't know whether you agree, but my thought on Portia is you live such a charmed life. Why would you even sign up to be on this show where now everything is going to go awry?
Well, I think she's kind of single-handedly ruining her grandfather's legacy, for one. And, you know, some people, I just don't understand it. I've worked for everything that I've ever had in my entire life. I'm a hard worker, I'm educated, and I sort of stand for something. And when someone just doesn't respect your journey, I don't relate to that. And, you know, some people work for a living and some people twerk for a living.
Okay.
So, I'm just saying.
Okay. On the show, well, you know, Kenya already mentioned that she's from Detroit, but one thing that really humanized you on the show, and I did find a tear rolling down my own face, is when you talked about your mother, and your mother not wanting you. Yeah. And your aunt, I think, is terrific. But
she's great, right?
Yes. Now, Doug just showed me a sign, so I have to choose which way I'm gonna go. 2 minutes? I gotta talk about Walter. I don't like Walter.
Ooh, wow.
Am I the only one who's thinking that? I don't like Walter for you. Are you guys still dating?
We
Do you know that he was recently seen at an Atlanta Falcons game with another woman?
I heard that rumor.
Allegedly.
I heard that rumor also.
Go ahead.
You know, the thing about opening your life to a reality television show is, and this is my first time doing this, I come from the scripted world. I've been in this entertainment industry for 20 years.
I loved you in Twa.
Thank you.
Back to Walter.
Urban legend, right?
Back to Walter.
And, you know, I produce movies and television shows, so when it comes to switching that and actually being in a reality show, you're opening your life to everything. So a lot of skeletons come out of the closet. This is someone I have been dating off and on for 2 years, so a lot of things come to light, and you see that on the show.
Are you with him now?
You see it. You'll see it on the show.
As the wife, I hate that you flirt with Apollo.
Well, how do you know Apollo wasn't flirting with me?
Oh my God, Apollo!
Excuse me?
Because Phaedra told me everything is fine.
And you believe Phaedra? I wouldn't.
But never in the Housewives franchise has one of the housewives poached another woman's man. You know,
right.
this is I don't like that.
Yeah, so you have to watch to see where those rumors are coming from and form your own opinion
Does
and
he
not
look at
extrapolate information.
Okay.
Yeah.
What are we gonna see this weekend?
That wasn't a read. If I wanted to read her, I would read her. Exactly. Thank you, Wendy.
There's no need to read.
Exactly.
I thought we liked each other.
I love you.
Me too. So now look. Our time is up, but we're going to be watching you.
Okay.
I feel like Nene is on her way out of the Atlanta Housewives because she's got a much bigger life doing other things, and I feel like you are in that lane. And I would love to find out from you how you and Nene get along, but Doug just gave me the 0 sign, meaning time is
After
up.
I fixed my hair all pretty and I was going to roll it around for you and everything, Wendy.
How do you feel about Nene? Go.
I love Nene. She's a great gal. She's funny. I love her.
Roll the hair.
Oh, just, you know, okay.
There you go. Kenya
And
Moore,
it's all
everybody.
mine, and I've heard those rumors.
Oh, and it's all hers.
And you can put your hands in it.
Oh,
today,
she's going to
honey.
let me root her. Wait,
Yes,
hold on.
Thank you very much. Yes.
It is, oh my,
Yes,
work.
all mine.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank
And it's
you.
all her hair.
Stop hating.
The Real Housewives of Atlanta airs Sunday nights at 9 on Bravo. We'll be right back. Welcome back, everybody. It's time for our audience eye candy of the day. It's Claudia Janelle. Claudia Janelle, we love your look. Tell us about it.
My blazer's from Forever 21 for $30. My shirt, Forever 21 10, Forever 21 shorts for $18, and my boots are from Steve Madden for $150.
To die. Okay.
Yes.
You got your Diva fan.
you.
Congratulations, everybody. We'll be right back. Keep it here. Welcome back, everybody. I want to thank today's guest and, of course, my co-host, my fabulous studio audience. Tomorrow, we've got Patricia Heaton. I love her. Plus, from Dancing with the Stars, the finalists. They didn't win, but they're great. Kelly Monaco and her partner, Val Shmerkovsky. I love you for watching today, and I'll see you next time on Wendy. Bye-bye.